welcome back to Keeping Up with the Colliers. Today we're going to do some St. Louis style ribs on the pit it's probably going to take about 5 hours to do these total time. But first we're going to go ahead and get them out of the bag and wipe them down a little bit. Then I'll kind of show you how I season them. If I can get this out of the bag here. St. Louis style is got a little more meat on them, a little more fat. But we need to remove this membrane off of them, which sometimes is fairly easy if you have a paper towel handy. We'll grab hold of that membrane. There we go. Get some of it there. All right, guys, we kind of cleaned those up just a little bit. Finally got that membrane off. It took forever to get off this time. But we're gonna go ahead, season both sides of this, put it on the, we're gonna let it sit, kind of melt that seasoning down into it for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Then we're gonna throw it on the smoker at, probably start off at 250. We may bump it up to 275, seeing how things are going. First, I'm gonna put a little AP seasoning on this. Just a little bit of it, kind of a light coat. Salt, pepper, garlic. And we're gonna come in here with some of this brown sugar dry rub. We're gonna be pretty liberal with it. I kicked up the grill to 275, the pellet smoker, and I think 275, we're gonna try to make these pretty tender. We're gonna cook them for about 2.5 hours on 275, and we're gonna go check them, put them in a aluminum foil wrap, put them back on for another couple of hours. It's gonna take a while, but we want them to fall off the bone. All right, we got her going. We're gonna go ahead and lay these dudes in there. Try to get that fall off the bone rib right there. It's looking pretty good. Still got a little bit of moisture on top, so we're gonna let it keep going. But it's looking pretty good. Come back and check on it again. Kind of getting a look we're going for right there. Take that off, take it in, and get it wrapped, and then we'll come put it back on. All right, we pulled it off. It's been about 2.5 hours. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I've got a couple of pats of butter. We're gonna throw the pats of butter down, put some brown sugar on it. Big old mess of brown sugar here. Then we're just gonna set that down on top of there. Good time to clean off your bones a little bit for those little, I don't know what they're called, stick tights or something. Now is also a good time. Come in here and doctor up this backside with a little extra seasoning. There we go. We're gonna wrap it up tight, go back on the pit for another probably 2.5 hours, and then it should be fall off the bone good. Want it pretty tight. We're gonna go back on the pit, meat side down. We want it taking a good bath and all that butter and brown sugar that we put in there. All right, we're gonna throw that back on the pit. Here we go. All right, guys, we're still running 275. We're gonna go throw this back on the pit. Check on it here in about 2.5 hours, should be done. All right, guys, just pulled it off the grill. We've been running it for a couple hours at 275. What I'm gonna do now is kind of open it up, take a look at it. The bones are popping out, so that's good. We're gonna put a little barbecue sauce on it, put them back on and let it kind of tack up, and they'll be ready to eat. You can use whatever barbecue sauce you like. We like Head Country, so that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna put a little bit of seasoning on top of this too. See if I can get it flipped. Oh, man. That is good.
Yeah.
We got live entertainment from Brighton Page tonight.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of rub that in a little bit. Normally I'd use my basting brush and kind of baste over it.
Daddy good tea.
Ooh, got tea boiling over here.
Oh,
All right, now I'm just gonna leave it open, take it back out there, kind of build a little boat so we don't lose them juices. And we're gonna let that tack up a little bit. See you in a minute.
Hello.
Tacked up, got kind of sticky, and it's time to cut into them, see if they're any good. That bone just fell right out. Look at that. When you can debone them like that, that's fall off the bone. I'm gonna transfer this over to the cutting board and start cutting it up a little bit here, if I can, without it falling completely apart. I gotta try that little morsel. That is really good. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I don't think we'll have to do much cutting. I think it'll just break. Let's see. I'll just pull the bones out. I would say that's fall off the bone. Does it look good on camera? Look at that. You can't beat that. I better get that little morsel. And they taste really good. Take a look at that cross section. And they're juicy. See that juice dripping down? That is a pretty fall off the bone rib. Thanks for watching another episode of Keeping Up the Colliers here today. We cooked St. Louis style ribs. I think they're really good. You should try this recipe. But anyway, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.